In today's video, Stop Undercharging Now, we're going to be talking about 5 ways that women entrepreneurs underpay themselves and limit their financial success and what you can do about it. Hi, my name is Lynn Schulte and I help women entrepreneurs to be able to connect in and embrace to the power that is within them so that they can radiate the confidence to be able to claim their value and really charge what they're worth. So if you're like most of my clients, you really want to make a lot of money in your business, but yet you don't really know how to charge for your work. So you may be charging way too little, or I see this all the time, you may be giving away your services for free. And that's really not doing anyone any service there. And you tend to attract those people who can't pay you too, right? So what I find is that really your energy inside of you is what's limiting your success in your business. So most of the information that I see online about value and charging your worth, people are offering advice to really just shift your mindset. And that if you just think about things differently, you'll be able to charge more. Well, what I find is that it really is more about your energy and your ability to claim and hold that increased price point. So we're going to be talking about ways that women limit energetically their ability to claim their value and also to be able to put these new price points out there and be able to receive and hold the higher price point within them so that they can accept it more easily. So let's take a look at the ways that you are limiting your financial success. The first way is that you are more concerned about taking care of others than you are yourself. This is a common pattern I see in a lot of women. We are over-nurturers, so we like to nurture other people more than we like to nurture ourselves. And so what happens is, as women, we are born to take care of others. It's in our DNA, it's in our nature to want to take care of others. And a lot of times that is done at the expense of ourselves. And so what we need to do in order to shift this is to really learn how to nurture yourself and know that you are important to be able to receive that nurturing. So one of the biggest issues I find that limit women's ability to be able to nurture themselves is an unworthiness feeling inside of them. It's so much easier to focus in on everybody else and worry about everybody else than it is on ourselves. And yet, when we can fill ourselves up with that self-love, with that sense of worthiness within us, then it's so much easier for us to take care of other people. Remember, just like being on an airplane, put your oxygen mask on first before you do your child's. The same goes for us helping other people. We can help so much more and in a greater way by really filling ourselves up first. So the first step in shifting your ability to receive greater financial success is to learn how to nurture yourself. So I invite you to shift your focus. Turn your focus from others back onto yourself. And when you do, you'll be able to focus more on building the foundation of your business, which is really you. So that leads us to the second way that women entrepreneurs limit their financial success is that they don't have a foundation for their business. And I feel that foundation lies within you. As a women's health physical therapist, I have helped women reconnect into the power of their pelvis. And when they do, their whole lives change. And so I invite you to see what kind of foundation are you holding energetically in your pelvic space. We're going to cover this more in my upcoming webinar. So I invite you to please join us at that webinar to learn how to shift your foundation within you, your energetic space in that pelvis. But for now, I want you to just realize that whatever you're building, whether it's a house, a building, or a business, it all starts from a solid foundation. And I find that when energetically you can have a strong foundation in your pelvic space, that women are much more successful in their businesses. So, solidifying your foundation and being able to tap into the power that is within your pelvic space will allow you to be able to really claim your value and be able to charge what you're really worth. So, the third way that women limit their ability to have financial success and they underpay themselves is because they lack the ability to receive. Now, what does that mean? Being open to receiving is allowing the energy to flow into your body, into your life. And how do you know if you're open to receiving or not? Well, you can ask yourself these questions. How do you take a compliment? Are you someone that can just say, why, thank you to the compliment? Or do you have to give the compliment back to the person who just gave you one? What about receiving a gift from someone? If they did something nice for you, can you just receive it and say thank you? Or are you immediately thinking in your head how you're going to pay them back? If those are the cases, then you have a limited ability to receive. So if you're not open to receiving compliments or gifts, then how are you going to be open to receiving money for your services? So for some, money has no charge for them whatsoever. They just see money as an exchange of energy. And in my Claim Your Value program, we work on getting you to that place. But I know for a lot of women, money has a lot of charge around it, especially when it comes for charging more for your services. So we can work on shifting your money beliefs to get you to that neutral place. Yet, even when you get neutral around money, if you're not open to receive it and bring it into your life, then you're still going to be limited. So shifting your money around, or shifting your energy around receiving money and putting your value out there of charging X amount of dollars really comes down to your ability to be able to bring it into your body, into your life, into your energy field. So you need to shift and open up your ability to receive. And we will talk more about how to do this in my upcoming webinar. So I hope you'll join me over there. So the fourth way that women entrepreneurs limit their financial success is that they have a lack of clarity. Now, there's the lack of clarity that comes from the external part of your business, which is being able to identify your ideal client, being able to express the transformation and the golden results that women get or your clients get from working with you, and being able to express that in such a way that they say, yes, I want to work with you. You're the person for me. That's one way that when you don't have that, you have a lack of clarity so that you're not able to attract to you the people that are meant to work with you. The other way that you lack clarity is really in the way you are showing up in your life. What I know with my work with women is that the pelvic space is a dumping ground. It is a storage house for all of the unprocessed traumas, events, emotions that just don't get dealt with. They are stored in your pelvic space. And when you can clear them out, which we'll do an exercise in the upcoming webinar, so I'd love for you to join us there so that you can learn how to clear out your pelvic space and get rid of all the stuff that you're holding on to that really isn't yours. When you get rid of all that stuff, more of your authentic self is able to show up, which means you're able to claim more of your own value because more of you is showing up. So the fifth way women entrepreneurs limit their financial success is they allow fears to limit their ability to charge more. There's a fear of judgment of others around what will they think if I charge that amount. There's also a fear of your own power, and that when you charge more, you're going to show up more powerfully, which is what happens. But there might be a fear around really doing that. A lot of women have issues around claiming their power. And when they realize just how powerful they are, there's a fear that they might misuse that power. Yet I work with women to help them connect their own inner power to their heart space and to use their power in a loving way. And in that aspect, there's no way for you to misuse that power. And then the third way that fear can stop you is the fear that nobody's going to show up if I charge more. But what I have found in my practice is every time I've increased my rates, that the people who are willing to invest in themselves at that higher rate, they show up more fully. And I show up more powerfully as well. The work that we do together is exponentially better than what it was before when I was charging that lower rate. So there is a support of energy behind you that happens when you step into and claim your value and claim your power of this is what I'm charging and this is what I can offer you. When you're able to energetically stand in that power and claim your value, people get so much more from you. It really is a win-win for both you and them. So I would love to help you support yourself in claiming your value. If you'd love to join me on our webinar, upcoming webinar, we're going to talk about the 3 secrets to claim your value now. And we're going to be doing some exercises that you can do on a daily basis that will really help you to claim your value and shore up your energy to be able to sustain and support the increased prices in your business. I look forward to supporting you, whether through the webinar or my Claim Your Value program, or just through this video. Thank you so much for taking your time and spending it with me. And please feel free to leave a comment below on anything that I've shared with you. If it hit home or if you have any questions, please feel free to leave those comments below. And good luck to you with your business.